said you wanted.
Yeah. Okay, so hang on.
Left over right.
This one is not set up properly. I'm going to make an adjustment here. So, left over right, the reason that we do that is because there are parts in the stroke where your hands cross over, right? Right through here, when you're pulling through the middle, your hands cross over each other, right? And then after you finish the stroke, then you come back when you're going away, your hands cross over. It's a good idea to cut the fingernails on your left hand because they're going to be scraping the knuckles on your right hand when you're doing this. Right? Especially when you're on the drive. There's quite a bit of current right now. See how much I'm drifting here? Okay, so now left over right, when you're on the drive, when you're pulling through here, left hand is directly over the right hand. When you finish the stroke here, and you get ready to start the next one, you don't have to do left over right at this point. What you can do is you can have one hand lead first away in front of the other hand, and now they're level. And this actually makes it a little bit easier to keep the boat level when you're on the recovery getting ready for the next stroke, instead of having one hand higher and one hand lower. When the oars are locked into the water in the middle of the drive here and you got left over right, the connection of the oars to the water gives you more stability. And that can allow for the left over right. But on the recovery, sometimes if you're trying to have your oars off the water and have the boat balanced, this can be a little tricky. So sometimes we just say the left goes first, the right comes behind. So you see I'm leading away first with my left oar. It's going first. See that? Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. The next thing, guys, is that, and this is the most important thing for today, is that when you take the oars out of the water, when you finish the stroke, you don't come here. It's not about turning that takes the oar out of the water. When I get here with my oars, if I just turn, the oar's not out of the water. Pushing down is what takes the oars out of the water. When you get to this part of the stroke here, you have to push down to get the oar out of the water. It's not about the turning. So the first thing that has to happen, when you get here, you got to push down and then you turn. Now the oars are out and clean, and I'm happy to being able to take a decent stroke. But it's not about just turning the oar. You guys know what catching a crab is, what people talk about in sweep run, right? That's when you come through the stroke here and you just turn the oar. Your oar's still in the water. That's where you catch a crab. You have to really learn that this motion here, pushing down, is what gets the oar out of the water. The turning just allows for the ease, so your spoon's not fighting the wind on the next stroke. Right? It's really the pushing down, really important. I'd really like to see that gets executed. Okay, watch your feet because I'm going to come in there now.